y'all. What's up? Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? Let's see who we got in here so we can get through the show, because I gotta go. Let's see. We got my top flights are here. I see Tiffany is here. Good morning. D Nice is in the building. Good morning. Deborah Banks is here. Good morning. I see you, Rose. Thanks for being here. That's my other top flight in the building. Good morning. Terry Copeland is here. Thank you guys for joining. I see you, Shirley Terry. I see you. Good morning to everybody piling on in here. You guys, please don't forget to tap on that like button for me so we can get into the show. Miss Janet Driscoll, good morning. Kim Naughton, good morning. Shaquanda is in the building. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. Let's get into it. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Good morning, Miss Hunt. Miss Brenda Hunt says, good morning, beautiful lady. Good morning. Good morning, team. Thanks for being here. Faith Williams is in the building. Good morning, Miss FVJ HK. Good morning. Good morning. That's a lot of letters there. Good morning, though. Good morning. Everybody speaking to everybody. Let's get into it, though, guys. Let's get into it. Politics is first. Let's get that out the way. This piece of news we definitely got to get out there. I know y'all can use this news, child, because Iran is acting a fool and they threatening us. What's up, dear Retalk? That's a content creator. Let me go back. All right. Thanks for being here, Miss Dear Retalk. That is a content creator. You guys check her out. She be having some great stuff on her channel. Y'all check her out and support. Miss Adrian Wiley, good morning. God bless us. Good morning. Denise Lathers, good morning. Thanks for being here, everyone. I see you guys. Miss Arthurita Johnson, good morning. I'm trying to move on. I got to keep saying good morning. Adrian Wiley, good morning. Y'all speaking to everybody, so let's get into it. I was just saying, Iran, child. Iran is acting a fool. Y'all know we do politics first, and then we get into the mess. We don't have a lot of politics, so y'all bear with me, okay? But the FBI warns California officials that Iran wants to retaliate with drone attacks on the West Coast. So for those of you who stay out in California or in those surrounding areas, get the out, because it don't sound like it's safe, right? Child, they already said Americans are not safe even in their homes. That's what Iran is saying, y'all. So they are on our ass. Let's get into it. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. Let's go. Whoop. Not yet, child. That's here. Wake up, Rail. Y'all like, we can't see. All right, let's get
a new alert reviewed by ABC News revealing Iran's aspirations to conduct a surprise attack specifically against unspecified targets in California. The FBI saying it's warned police departments across the Golden State now of strikes by unmanned aerial vehicles or drones as tensions rise in the Middle East. Let's get straight to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Kantersky. Aaron, what are you learning?
We've reviewed an alert that came within the last couple of weeks, Kira, just recently from the FBI to law enforcement agencies up and down the California coastline, warning that Iran is aspiring now to perhaps launch some kind of a retaliatory attack on the U.S. mainland using drones on the West Coast. The alert that we reviewed said an uncorroborated report suggested that unidentified Mexican cartel leaders had authorized attacks using drones carrying explosives, so they know that capability exists. And this separate alert that we've reviewed, Kira, says that Iran has those same kinds of aspirations. So
possible Iranian drone attacks on our homeland. A new alert reviewed by ABC News revealing Iran's aspirations to conduct a surprise attack specifically against unspecified targets in California. The FBI.
Yeah, that's dangerous, huh? So, child, it's a praying time, okay? It's a praying time. They're trying to take our young, our black men, our black women, honey, and send them over to fight for a country that we kind of don't want to be here. I mean, we ain't asked to be here. They brought our ass over here on a damn boat. That's probably why I don't want to go on no damn cruise now, because they might be trying to take my ass out in the ocean and I don't come back. But anyway, according to Hollywood Unlocked, federal authorities recently alerted the law enforcement agencies in California about a potential security concern involving Iran. And they've been threatening us for quite a bit since this whole showdown happened. And we didn't even supposed to be in this bullshit. This war was not even supposed to be about us. We weren't even in it, but Trump made us be in it because why? It's about oil and money. Y'all noticed the gas prices have gone up? Huh? Did y'all notice that? I went and got gas yesterday. Okay. We ain't got some more gas yesterday, child. Gas is going up because damn oil is going up. Now, according to a warning reviewed by ABC News, the FBI told local police departments that Iran may attempt to retaliate against the United States by launching drones towards targets along the West Coast. Now, the alert explained the intelligence in the direct terms, said that we recently acquired information that as of early February 2026, Iran allegedly aspired to conduct a surprise attack using unmanned aerial vehicles from the unidentified vessels off the coast of the United States homeland, specifically against unspecified targets in California. Now, in the event that the U.S. conducted strikes against Iran, according to the alert distributed at the end of February, said that we have no additional information on the timing, method, target, or perpetrators of this alleged attack. This is crazy. The crazy part of all of this is you don't know when or where, right? Because when someone is attacking, especially in war, they're not going to tell you when. Did we know when 9/11 was going to happen with the planes crashing into the building, to the towers? We didn't know when. We just saw that shit coming through the air and just like, pew, ran straight into the building. So definitely be careful. If you're staying out in the California area, I know I have a lot of my subscribers who definitely are from California. Not going to call anybody out because we're not going to dox anybody, but you guys definitely be careful. It's probably a great idea to get to the airport and get the hell out of there for a little while if you can. Because baby, I don't want to see nobody getting bombed up. It's crazy. It's crazy, child. So prayers up, honey. Prayers up. Prayers up. Let's get into this next topic. Cheryl Underwood, honey, has some things to say about Trump. I love her. She is so well spoken. She is so well spoken. But let's get into her. A lot of people keep saying she look like Wesley Snipes with a wig, but baby, when she opened her mouth, okay, she might favor Wesley Snipes with a wig. That's what a lot of people say. I ain't saying it, but when she opened her mouth, baby, what she has to say definitely reigns truth. Okay, so Cheryl Underwood blasts y'all President Trump over voter ID ultimatum. Let's get into it. Okay. Boom.
But my bigger problem with this, it ain't about an ID. If we can elect a 34 count convicted felon, then we can take felon off of every application. And get a rights back to the true political prisoners of the United States government so that they will be able to vote. If you serve your time, you should be able to vote.
I agree with that. Y'all, if you served your time. What up, Chef? Chef is in the house. What's up? Do you guys agree with that? If you went to prison for something and you serve your time, I do feel like if you get out, being that you did serve your time, you should be able to vote. I don't feel like you should not be able to vote because you became a felon. I mean, shit, if Trump could be president as a fucking felon, 34 count, bitch, anybody that went to prison and got out and served their time should be able to go and cast their vote on said ballot. Crazy.
And the president is doing this because he knows and get a rights back, knows that the country is ready to take their rightful place in the midterms. Yes. And this is not going to go the way he thinks. So he wants to start this stuff now so that he can mess up the midterms and possibly knows called martial law.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, am I close? Because I did go to the meeting and I'll be in the closet going, okay.
Whoever her stylist is, because I've been seeing a lot of her style. I think they have really, I think they nailed it with her. The bangs and whatever. I don't know. I just noticed everything. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to get to the political part here in a second. But I love the way they've given her the bangs and the way they're doing her hair. It kind of tones her, because, she has like a very, I don't want to say rough. She has she has masculine features. So the way, whoever her stylist is, they're doing very good in terms of framing her face with the type of hairstyles that she wears and the way they do her makeup. So shout out to them for that. She looks good. Shout out to her. No homo. But let's go.
Called martial law.
Shout out to her. I totally agree with that. I really agree with that. You guys do know that the midterm elections is coming up. So they're trying everything. I feel like this whole war situation that Trump's got everybody in now, that we shouldn't be in, is definitely because he knows the midterm elections are coming up. The Epstein files out. It's a lot of stuff going on. Epstein files out, with him mentioned 38,000 times. Why wouldn't he put us in the middle of a war to take our minds off the things that we really should be thinking about, which are the Epstein files, with people going to prison, people resigning. He's still walking around here on the golf course, child, without a care in the world, no fucks given. He is still just like, I'm going to still be president no matter what. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do and run this country through the ground, because he knows this is his last term. He can't run again. So I mean, what's the worst that can happen in terms of them impeaching him? And once that happens, that's when they can go ahead and get the charges that they currently have on his ass. Because as long as he's president, he cannot go to jail, and he knows this. So what better way to keep things going in terms of creating this war? But in terms of anyone who wants to vote, who has served their time, I do agree with Cheryl on this one, that they definitely should be able to cast their votes, right? I feel like if we had more felonies, people with felonies that could have voted, Trump ass probably wouldn't have been in there, right? I'm just saying. But we know that Elon Musk and his millions helped him do it, because you got to have money to become the president. Everybody knows that, right? You got to have a little coin to become the president. All right. So shout out to Cheryl on that one. Let's move along. I don't want to stay on it too long. This is some very unfortunate news. A Baltimore teacher was found unalive in the school. Let me go ahead and put my trigger up on that. A Baltimore teacher, honey. A Baltimore teacher was found inside of a elementary school unalive. Let me get my trigger up for this one, honey, so we can be in compliance with YouTube, as they call it, YouTube with a D. The B is silent. Now, a 75-year-old Baltimore City Public Schools employee named Deborah Tolson was found unalive inside of Arundel Elementary School in South Baltimore. Let's get into this, then we'll talk about it.
Math interventionist was found inside Arundel Elementary. The principal wrote a letter to families indicating that Deborah Tolson died over the weekend inside the building. Now, no foul play is suspected. Students were dismissed at 10:15 this morning. Tolson had worked for the city school system for 23 years, the last 7 at Arundel Elementary.
We will make sure that support is provided for staff and students and families. Once the word gets out, people are going to know, and we'll make sure that we provide that support for them today, as well as when school resumes tomorrow.
The cause of her death still has not been determined. Horrible discovery today.
Crazy, right? Child, it's a praying time. Shout out to the Uncut. The Baltimore, Maryland community is devouring the loss of Deborah Tolson, a dedicated educator and beloved member of the school community whose passing has left colleagues, students, and families deeply saddened. Ms. Tolson, who was 75 years old, was found deceased inside of Arundel Elementary School on Monday morning, to be exact, right before class started, where she served as a math teacher. My question was, what was she doing at the school over the weekend? Not to say she couldn't be at the school, but my question, what was she doing at the school over the weekend that caused her to be in a situation where she passed away? That had to be heartbreaking for kids to come in on Monday morning to school, and a teacher is found unalive inside of the school. Like, that had to just put a whole damper on everybody's day, right? Police say that they believe that her body had been sitting there since at least Friday evening. So maybe she didn't even leave Friday evening from work, right? Something happened to where she wound up staying there. But my question is, don't they have like janitors and people who come through to like do a sweep through the school, make sure the doors and stuff are locked, so nobody actually saw her there over the weekend? Or maybe somebody just didn't do their job, right? Y'all know they have like after school activities, after school and sports and stuff like that. So no one, you mean to tell me no one walked through the school and saw this lady laying on the floor or something like that, or sitting in a chair unalived in the school? Just crazy for her to be there from Friday all the way until Monday, unbeknownst to anyone. But prayers up to her family and condolences to her and everybody affected by this situation. Moving right along. Crazy, right? Steady wasting taxpayers' money on this next situation, because baby, why do we need this? Why do they need this? Okay. Now, I can understand the Kobe Bryant statue and all these other statues that they're doing, but why this shit right here? Now, there's a new statue of Trump and Epstein that appears in D.C. Why they need that? Because Trump, didn't you say you didn't really hang out with him? You didn't really know him like that. So why are they out here doing statues of Epstein and Trump? Now, they're saying that a new Titanic-themed statue of Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein has popped up in Washington, D.C., the third to be placed at the National Mall since September. Now, it said that the sculpture titled King of the World, oh really, is the latest installation at the mall, drawing attention to the ties between the president and the convicted SEX offender. What do y'all think about that? Why would one need to have a statue of these two clowns right here, up here, as if this is something to be acknowledging. Like Epstein, you went down, child, all the stuff that's coming out about you. I don't think you need to be on nobody's damn statue, because you are a damn disgrace to your race and to everybody else watching this shit from afar. The Epstein files, every time I see stuff coming out, it's deplorable, it's disgusting. Who the hell has an island where nobody can get on there but by boat or by damn plane, where children, young children, minors are being taken to, and egregious things being done to them, and holes cut in the floor where it's alleged to say that bodies are being thrown under there where sharks can eat them to get rid of evidence, and embalming fluid and all types of shit being shipped out. It's crazy. And then Trump saying he don't even know him, didn't hang out with him, but bitch, you in the files 38,000 times. Like, make it make sense. And who the hell had time to be making a damn statue of Trump, who asked me to be in prison right now as we speak, and Epstein, who I don't believe is even unalived. I think his ass is in another country, and whoever was involved in getting him up out of there and told the entire world that this man hung himself inside of a cell needs to be locked up as well. But this is some bullshit. Taxpayers wasted time. This is nothing to be put up. I do hear that when Trump took office, that he went through and got statues out of there, like Martin Luther King and other people and constituents who did things to make America great again, to help. I mean, why would you take Martin Luther King's statue down and pictures down of him? He didn't want pictures up of Obama. But you putting up some of Epstein, somebody who touched kids and did unmentionable things. Trump, is pictures of you kissing minors. Like, why do you have a statue? Like, that is nothing to look at and adore. I'm sorry. Let's move on, child. I'm not ready to start hollering yet. Oh my God, right? Oh my God. Let's move along. Oh, somebody said that's too funny. It's crazy the things people do. Let's get into this next topic with Jamal, with his lying ass Bryant. Jamal lying ass, hoe ass Bryant. Yes, I said it. If any of his members are in here, please get out. We're not going to be nice about this. Okay. Let me put up my other banner that I made, because I might have to say something. Y'all know how I feel about him, child. Okay. Yeah, let's put that banner up. That's appropriate. So shout out to the neighborhood talk. Okay. Now, social media drags Jamal after saying that Target, y'all know the store Target, honey, that the Target boycott is over, despite Target not reversing any of its diversity policies. Now, that said that the boycott is still on. People said the boycott's still on. Why y'all stopping the boycott when ain't shit changed, right? The whole reasoning for doing it was for change. So if nothing's changed, why are they ending the boycott? Jamal, why you worried about people out here with fur coats on? Don't start a cause and then get tired of it and be ready to move on to something else. Oh, the boycott is over. There's no change, right? So let's continue. According to Neighborhood Talk, child, they said Pastor, I'm gonna say Jamal Harrison Bryant, his whole government, child, is getting dragged online, as he always does, after reports that he's calling off the year-long boycott of Target Corporation. Anybody still shopping at Target? Anybody still shopping at Target? Bryant reportedly says that the boycott is ending after he called productive conversations with Target executives. Now, but according to reports, it says that the company did not reverse or change any of its policies, including those tied to diversity initiatives. Now, the details has social media side-eyeing the announcement. Many users say that the boycott never actually ended for them, and they still and they still plan to avoid the retailer. So you still have people out here saying, yeah, we're not going to shop Target, like F that. They high anyway. And then you still have some people who are still trying to march and or avoid shopping there for the cause. So we're here for that. Y'all do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell nobody what to do, but my thing is you can't start a cause and then just end it and you don't see a change. Like, that's the whole point of doing it. You make people feel like, well, why the fuck were we boycotted if now we're going to say we were not going to boycott? And what we were boycotting for, they're not giving in or showing any type of change as related to the fucking boycott. They just stupid. So one viral comment joke, how big a check did Target cut Jamal? So people are not feeling like he might have got this huge check in terms of bowing out gracefully and aborting the cause that he actually helped create. Now it says that others were even more direct, saying that they're still not shopping there regardless of Bryant's statement. Now, some activists have also distanced themselves from the decision, saying that the boycott will continue until real change happens. That's the goal, right? That's the goal. That's like Martin Luther King saying that we're going to stop marching, even though schools are segregated, even though whites only signs are up saying that black people got to go through the back door versus going through the front like everybody else. Oh, we're just going to stop marching because we're tired. No, whenever you're fighting for a cause, you keep fighting for that cause until there's a change, because then the enemy wins. The perpetrator wins. What example are you setting if you're going to bow out because you're tired of waiting for said person to give in and show some type of change for what you're fighting for? So while Bryant may be ready to move on, a lot of people online are making it clear the same message. The Target boycott is still on. You're going to lose a lot of followers behind that, because, hey, don't be asking people to stop shopping somewhere or boycott a certain store because you want a change to happen. And you're preaching and teaching that, because that's all he preach about, child. He preach about stuff that's going on the outside word. I really, from the sermons I've seen, I don't really hear him preaching about the Bible. I'm sorry. He preach about situations that happen in the streets. He preach about his wife's dress and how inappropriate people thought it was when it was inappropriate. That's the type of shit he be on. But moving right along. You guys do what you want to do, but ultimately, if there's a if someone is putting something out there for you to boycott in terms of change, and you believing that change, then you stick with it until you see a change, right? So you never step foot in Target again. There's a lot of people that feel that way, but don't get tired of waiting for the change when you've decided that you're going to respectfully not shop somewhere because of things that's going on that you don't necessarily agree. And don't put your money in those places. When you stop shopping at those places, they'll stop. The things that they're doing, trust me, they will stop, because the goal is for them to keep the store open. We're the reasons why a lot of these stores continue, and restaurants and places like that continue to be open. I don't understand why Cracker Barrel is still open. From all the things that I've heard about Cracker Barrel, I do not desire to eat a Cracker Barrel. I mean, the name alone. Cracker Barrel, like, fuck that. No, I do not have a desire to eat there. I hear they have some really good fried chicken and great pancakes, but I can make that at home or go somewhere else. You're not the only place that I can eat at. It's just the history of things that I've heard, where they have certain codes when black people come into their establishment, certain codes that they give to where they mistreat black people. I've heard that. I've read that. So I don't have a desire to step foot in a place to patronize their business and give my hard-earned money to a place that I feel still is living in the past and still have some type of underlying hatred for black people. I just don't. Fuck that. You can't cook my food and hate me. Period. Moving right along. So Brian Mcknight files defamation lawsuit against Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We kind of touched on this a little bit back. There seems to be an update, so we're going to talk about it. Okay, y'all know we spin the block on updates, right? You guys are still signing off about Target. Please continue to do so. Any topics that we're discussing, that's exactly what we want to see in the comments. Okay, let's avoid speaking on any content creators or anything outside of the topics that we're discussing to avoid any type of drama in the chat. Okay, let's do that. So let's get into this. According to Smash the Topics, it says the R&B singer Brian Mcknight has filed a defamation lawsuit against the Rickey Smiley Morning Show radio host Karen Clark. Not to be confused with Karen Clark Sheard, okay, and media company Urban One, claiming that they spread false and damaging allegations about him. Brian, I don't know if you realize or not, but no, ain't nobody fucking with you right now, okay? Who's really talking about you? I think that people were talking about the fact that your ex-wife, Julie Mcknight, was suing you for some things that was going on and the way you were acting on stage, off stage, just your whole demeanor, the way you treat your kids. I think a lot of people have been talking about that for a while. But Brian Mcknight, your name really hasn't been in anybody's mouth here lately. So for you to be going after Rickey Smiley, who is doing his job as a talk show host and reviewing and talking about different topics, viral topics, because you were at some point in time viral from that situation with your son passing away and you fighting with your kids and your kids' mother, like that is something that even I talked about. I mean, I hope you don't come for me, but at the end of the day, I think that you are being a total asshole, which is what everyone has already labeled you as. So stand in that. Moving right along, the lawsuit stems from a January 2025 radio interview in which Mcknight's ex-wife, Julie Mcknight, accuses him of being emotionally and mentally abusive and an absent father. We've heard about that. We've talked about that. Let's continue. Now, Mcknight claims the host supported the accusations instead of remaining neutral. It's called opinion, right? Do we not say that in the beginning of the show? Everything we say is alleged, in my opinion. If I don't, I guess he was unhappy with Rickey not saying, "Oh yeah, Bryant Mcknight is a great guy. He's an awesome father. He's an awesome singer." Like, well, you people to praise you. See, that's that narc side coming out. Rickey has every reason and/or right to speak on what he feels, and if he sees some bullshit in terms of how this shit is playing out, he has every right to say that. He does not have to kiss your ass and praise you and be on your side in terms of his opinion. His opinion, H-I-S, his opinion of what he thinks about said situation. I feel like you reach it. That's a reach. That's a long reach. So Bryant Mcknight also points to a December 2025 segment of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show that aired comments from his son, Bryant Mcknight. There you go. Who alleged the singer refused to tell his other son, Nico, that he loved him while Nico was battling cancer. We knew about that. We talked about that. The kids already came forward. Well, they're not kids anymore. They came forward to talk about the things that they endured with Bryant Mcknight. He has denied those ever since then. I don't think they would have a reason to lie about that, but let's continue. Bryant Mcknight argues the clip was edited and presented without proper context, damaging his reputation. The one that was already damaged, the one where people were not buying tickets to come and see you, the one where you're not selling out stadiums like you used to anymore, the one where they had to cancel several shows because tickets were not sold appropriately. That reputation. Nobody's coming to see you, Otis. You gonna sue me for that? Literally, go look it up. Google it. A lot of your shows had to be shut down because there weren't a lot of people coming to see you. A lot of tickets were not sold. Enough tickets weren't sold for them to keep the stadium open for your 1,000 run singing ass to get your tail up there and say, nobody want to see your ass no more. Okay, you mad about that. So let's continue. It said that the singer is seeking at least $25,000 in damages per claim, plus punitive damages, accusing the defendants of defamation and negligent reporting. He's so full of shit. Rickey, don't worry about it, okay? It ain't going nowhere. That's one of them other frivolous lawsuits that's been filed. Hint, hint. Moving right along. Child, the nerve of people. The middle nerve. Moving on. We're not saying no child. Get him out of here. Sonya Norwood, which is the mother of Brandy and Ray J, respond after Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner reportedly denied planning the SEX tape release under oath. All right, you guys know they are currently suing Ray J for defamation and a few other things where Ray J has stood 10 toes down, child, saying that Kim Kardashian and her mama was behind releasing this infamous tape, at which they said they didn't even know it was. Bitch, you was there. I mean, I'm sorry, you did have a dick in your mouth, so you was there. Am I too raw this morning? Who cares? Kim, you was there in the tape, my love, and I hear there was a second tape that was going to be released. We already know that's how you became famous, because your mother was behind that whole situation of putting it out. Y'all try to act like it was leaked, but I keep saying ain't no such thing as some shit being leaked like that when nobody was in the room or had access to said tape, video, whatever you want to call it, but you and said person that was in the room, right? I saw the tape. Miss me with this bullshit up. The tape was leaked. No, your ass was leaking. Because I saw how well Ray J was hung over there, girl. Was that too far? Too late. But let's get into what was said, all right? Shout out to the Shade Room, girl. If y'all didn't see the tape, then you don't know. Because Ray J, even as corny as he is, he makes up for it in elephant trunk. Read between the lines. So Sonya Norwood, Brandy's mama, is speaking out after Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner denied under oath that they planned to release planned a release of the Kim's infamous SEX tape. Now, in a post on Instagram, Norwood, which is the mother, says that she refuses to stay silent while her son Ray J continues to face criticism online over the situation. Now, she says, I am no longer going to sit back and watch my son be dogged on social media over this matter, okay? Norwood wrote, adding that several people involved know the truth, okay? She also questioned Jenner directly in the direct post, which we're going to look at here in a second, asking who orchestrated the tape's commercial release if Jenner maintained she had no involvement. Y'all know she is like the matriarch of the Kardashians, okay? From the show to their businesses, you name it, all right? Anytime any of them get in trouble, she gets their family lawyer to come in and make shit go away. Kris Jenner is over all their ish. So she knew about this tape. She knew it was going to be leaked, allegedly, I feel. So the comments come after long legal documents obtained by TMZ, shout out to them, showed Kim Kardashian calling claims that she and her mother planned the tape's release a lie, while Jenner described allegations that she oversaw its commercial exploitation as absolutely false. Oh, bullshit. But let's continue. All right, this is Sonya Norwood. She is speaking out on this whole SEX tape. Y'all know she is the matriarch of the Norwood family with Ray J and Brandy. She is Brandy's manager. She quit her job to be Brandy's manager. And baby, they say she is a handful in the industry, right? They say she don't let shit get by when it comes to her kids or anything business related. She is a handful, honey. So if you ever gonna work with Sonya Norwood, baby, please have your stuff together because she's very argumentative, they say. Shout out to her. So Sonya says denying the truth doesn't make it disappear. All right. She says, who did? After reading the declaration from Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian and reading their recent statements circulating, including reports published across multiple media outlets regarding the tape, I am no longer going to sit back and watch my son be dragged on social media over this matter when Ray J and I, Kris and Kim, and many others know the truth. Ooh, girl, call names. And Kris Mominger, you say that you did not orchestrate the commercial release of this tape, then who did? Get it together, Sonya. Said that I support Ray J in his journey to bring the truth forward. Said that I have witnessed this journey for many years, and however long it takes, whether it becomes a long journey or a difficult battle, we will stay on the path until the voices that have distorted the truth are publicly revealed. I know that's right. Says, and if that true journey must continue all the way to the doorsteps of God's judgment, then so be it. That means, child, we fighting till the Lord come. Till Gabriel blow his trumpet, I'm fighting, girl. That's a long fight. Signed off, Sonya B. Norwood. B is bitch, don't try me. That's what the B stand for. All right. So moving right along, girl. Said the Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner denied orchestrating SEX tape release under oath. Girl, you done lied under oath because I keep saying you guys knew that bullshit was happening. I mean, again, Kim, did we know who Kim was? Kim, you were stealing from Brandy before that tape came out. The tape is what made you famous, girl. And I feel like that's why they put it out. Won't shit popping for Kim. No one was checking for Kim. Kim, you were going around purchasing clothes and stuff for Brandy because Brandy was that girl back then. You were working for Brandy. That's how you came to be with Ray J. That's how this whole SEX tape thing came to be known, right? You were stealing money from let's go ahead and put it out there. You were stealing money from Brandy's credit card, buying personal stuff off her credit card when you're supposed to be shopping for her. Kim's job back in the day, since she was not known, yes, she was Robert Kardashian, who was a high-powered attorney back then for the O.J. Simpson case and everything else. Kim was the type of chick where she would go and shop for celebrities and she would arrange their closets, like, you know, to make sure their closets were arranged to where when it was time for them to get dressed and all of this stuff. She was doing that type of stuff. She was a no one. Okay, but she decided, what can I do to be famous? She did this SEX tape with Ray J by him having ties to Brandy, who was that girl back in the day and still is. That's how we came to know who Kim Kardashian was, because of the SEX tape. And word on the street is they were going to release a second tape because the first one did so well, right? The first tape did so well. I saw the tape, so that's how I know. I was like, oh my God. But she's a lazy. You were lazy in the tape too, Kim. Let me just go ahead and say that. You were very lazy, bitch. I don't know how you became famous doing what you did, but you were very lazy from everything you were doing. I can't say on here, but yeah, you were very lazy, girl. Moving right along, though. Let's get into this T.I. video. Child, T.I. said the women in Atlanta, child, they ain't popping like they used to. Why are you worried about it? You are married, sir. Okay. Some of the things that he said in this particular clip let me know you still hanging out in them streets. You still out there balls deep in some of these chicks down there in Atlanta. Yes, you are. Okay, Tiny. I know you let your husband occasionally get some new wop here and there, but maybe he shouldn't be doing interviews making it sound like he's still out in them streets and whatnot. Okay, when he got a whole wife at home. All right. Hold on, guys. All right, so shout out to the Jasmine brand. You guys see? So T.I. claims that women in Atlanta aren't as progressive, girl, as they used to be. Why do you care? You have a wife. Why you care what the women are doing out here now? Let's get into him. Y'all know he's gonna use every big word he can, like he just finished reading the dictionary. Shout out to Jasmine Bray. Let's go.
You know, girls in Atlanta are very difficult to deal with because they also, their expectations are astronomical.
Women in Atlanta, for me, when I first went to Atlanta, I couldn't believe how progressive the women were down there. Like it was,
You know,
Just keep going.
girls in Atlanta,
like it was like I was like, every girl out here got a car, got a crib, they doing good.
when did you go? When were you there?
Like 04, 05.
Okay,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, things have changed.
So you telling me they not as like it was like I was like every girl
As much as they were. The complaint is, I meet a girl today and she already asking me to help with her bills
right
before the
I
first
think
date.
that's going on
I
all
think the
over.
women in Atlanta are
For real.
progressive.
There you go. Thank you,
No,
Cheryl.
Right.
But no, women in Atlanta are beautiful and deserve to be supported, but they aren't as progressive as they once were.
Progressive black hub though,
As a whole, yes.
as a whole.
Yeah. As much as
That's a very blanketed statement. You can't say that about all women. Not all women are needy women. When you say it that way, you make it seem like all the women running around in Atlanta are needy. If and when you try to talk to them, the first they fly out of their mouth is, "Oh, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills?" They be on that Beyonce and Destiny Child bullshit. No, not everyone. It's a lot of bosses in Atlanta. It's a lot of okay. It's a lot of bosses in Atlanta. Okay, Michelle ATL, and she live in Atlanta. She's a boss. Okay. Several women live in Atlanta. Several women live in Atlanta and they are bosses. Kandi Burruss is in Atlanta. She's a boss. All right. I could just name it off the top of my head. There are several women who live in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. And so many women are in Atlanta that really run their shit. They don't really need nothing from nobody at no point in time in their life. Tip, I think you need to keep your ass out of the streets. Okay. Keep your ass at home. At the end of the day, again, I do not like when men downgrade women who are really out here getting it and really supporting themselves. It's the type of women that you attract. That's what you got to say. It's the type of women that you attract. If you're looking for needy women, that's what you will attract. If you're looking for women that are bosses out here getting it and doing their damn thing and they don't need shit from a man, then that's what you need to look for. But at the end of the day, let's rewind time because a lot of people don't know history. T.I., you begged Tiny to put you on. Tiny is the reason why you hot today. So when you say that there are not any progressive women in Atlanta, Tiny was in Escape. Tiny was doing her thing. Tiny was the star. No one knew who the fuck you were. You were just a street nigga out here that could rap. So until Tiny put the word out about her nigga, the guy that was trying to pursue her knew how to rap and he really wanted to get on. Had she not done that for you, we wouldn't even be knowing who you were. Right? Now, I like your music and all that, T.I., but I think sometimes you really think that, I mean, you are the shit like that now, but you weren't then. I really think that people need to remember where they came from because you were not a topic of discussion before you got on, before Tiny put you on, okay? I'm just saying. Who was T.I.? Who was T.I.? We didn't know you. We didn't listen to your music. You were selling music out the trunk of your car. We didn't give a fuck about who you were. Until Tiny used her connections to get you a record deal, and then you became T.I.P. And at the end of the day, stop looking for needy women. Stop going to clubs and attracting women out here with fake Chanel bags, with mediocre everything about them, and expecting to have a boss. Stop doing that. You're looking for ratchet women pretending to be bosses. That's what it is. Some bosses out there, some women out there that don't give a hot damn about no nigga, don't care. They pay their own mortgage, pay their own car payments, and probably don't have no car payments because they are called bosses, have their own businesses, doing their own thing, have degreed up, don't need nothing from a nigga. And whatever he bring, be extra. Is who you're looking for. It's the type of women that you have trained yourself to go for and look for. And it's the same way with women out here and men. It's what you're looking for. It's what you are immune to when it comes to looking for someone else. T.I., you shouldn't be looking for nobody. You got Tiny at home. What you looking for? We know you was out there. What's the girl? Bernice, Burgos. We know you was fooling with her for a little minute. Whole time you married to Tiny. Like you've been connected to several different women out here in these streets. Okay, and if Tiny's okay with it, that's y'all business. Y'all do what y'all want to do in y'all bedroom, outside of the bedroom. But for you to sit on a damn panel talking about what women in Atlanta not, women are not progressive, women are not this, they're too needy, want you to pay their bills. Yeah, those are the women that you fool with, that you can control. A lot of these guys, these rappers, that's what they want. These women who don't have their shit together, so they can tell them what to do, when to do, and how to do. You want a woman you can control. A woman that ain't got no money can't tell you shit. A woman that ain't got no money, so you don't want a strong woman with a backbone that got her own ish. You can't tell her what to do. Right? A woman like me, I'm insubordinate. Yeah, it costs to be the boss. I went to school. I make my own money. Can't no nigga tell me shit. I come and go as I please. I do what I want to do. You know why? Because I am my own boss. You don't want women like that. You want a woman that needs you, where she got to say, oh, you know, can you take me out to eat? Can you take me out to eat? Okay. Can you take me to the movies? Can you take me shopping? That's you. That's what you choose. What do y'all think about that? T.I. I don't like that. That's a very blanketed statement. It's a lot of women out here, black women, just women, period, that's out here doing it. They don't need nothing from nobody. Stop looking for these gutter snipe type of chicks. And then you won't have to be coming out of pocket to pay light bill, gas bill, petty manny, and all that. Shit, I can do all that myself. I don't need that. Okay, period. It's where you looking. It's where you looking. Moving right along. Let's get into this Young Dolph news. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. This man should not be here. I know you shouldn't say it that way. Okay. Young Dolph should still be here. Okay. This man was trying to do his damn thing. Yeah, he did talking shit in his music, but that's what you do as a rapper. All right. He did not deserve what happened to him. This man went to go get some cookies at Makita's cookie shop, and I'll never forget it. When I heard that the man passed away, that they unalived this man, they pow. My heart went out to his children. My heart went out to his family. I listened to his music. He was a real deal. He was a businessman. A lot of people didn't realize that about Young Dolph. He wasn't just a rapper. A lot of these rappers, a lot of people just say, oh, they're just a rapper. He was a businessman. This man owned properties that he just purchased thousands of, well, not thousands, but many properties to set his kids up to never, ever have to worry about nothing in the event that something happened to him. Okay. His family is set. That's the mentality he had. He didn't want to be signed under Yo Gotti. He wanted to have his own shit. And I respect that. And because of that, it cost him his life. But the person who wound up taking his life, which is Straight Drop, that's his name, will remain in jail as the judge denies his appeal. Now, you done took this man's life. You know, people on the streets, you getting out will not be a great thing for you. Being in jail, I think, is what's going to keep you safe and keep you alive. All right. Even though they do have the gang in jail as well, but at least you have security officers and people like that up in there to protect you. When you get out on the streets, it's a lot of people still upset about Young Dolph not being here anymore. Okay. That are waiting for your ass to get out, or anybody else that was connected to his unaliving, so that they can give street justice. Because that's how that shit work, right? Damn about no courts. They waiting on street justice because they are upset that they're a hero. They saw this man as a hero, that you unalived over some money and that you didn't even get all the money for. Okay, the amount of money that you guys were supposed to be paid to take out a hit on this guy was just stupid. Now, he is currently serving life plus 35 years. So he continues to appeal, and they keep denying it. Thank God. He asked you to sit and reflect on what he did. You did not have to be involved in this. At one point in time, you were best friends with this man. You were in this man's home. I saw pictures of Straight Drop and Young Dolph hanging out, boys pounding each other down, you know, like this. What up, dog? And you take this man's life, you a punk ass bitch for that. And I mean that. But shout out to my mixtapes. Okay, that shit hurt me, y'all. I'm sorry. So the Tennessee Court of Criminal Appeals has officially upheld the conviction of Straight Drop, meaning his life sentence will stand, according to Fox 13. Now, Straight Drop was sentenced to life in prison plus 35 years, as we just said, for the unaliving of rapper Young Dolph. Rest in peace. I can't talk today. Rest in peace to Flipper. That's what they call him, honey. Flipper. I might have to go listen to 100 shots when I get off live, child. Just to I need to be here for about 30 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little ratchet side to me. I told y'all I dated hood niggas for a while. I need to be here for about 30 minutes. Damn. I hate that shit. Moving on. I really hate that. I need to be on my gang for like 30 minutes. Just go crank my car up and just get in the car and just turn my shit up. Y'all know how it be when you just feeling it a little bit. Just turn my shit up and just I just need to hear, I don't know, just for young Dolph today, man. Damn, I hate that. We losing a lot of young people over just crazy shit. I just don't understand. All right, but let's get into this movie. We actually showed you guys the trailer for the new Michael Jackson biopic that's coming up here in April the 5th, I think it is. Janet Jackson, she ain't feeling it. Okay, Janet Jackson like, this some bullshit. Nah, don't release this. All right, so Janet Jackson is giving a lot of pushback for the movie for her brother Michael Jackson, which her nephew, Jermaine Jackson's son, is playing Michael Jackson in the movie. We already talked about it, but let's give you guys an update. Shout out to Who is Jackson Jordan, or Jordan Jackson rather. Janet Jackson reportedly vocally upset after screening of new Michael Jackson movie. Said that Jermaine Jackson calls her out. He actually calls her a hater, I read somewhere. Jermaine Jackson calls his son Janet Jackson a hater. Y'all know that's his son, as I just said, is playing Michael Jackson, the lead role in this movie. Janet, she was just like very picky. Like, she didn't like the way people were walking, talking, like how they were depicting Michael in the movie. She don't approve of it, right? So they had like a private viewing for the family to actually see the movie before they actually release it to the public. What y'all laughing at? Let's get into it. So, don't you like Michael, like a young Michael? Now, this says, at a recent private screening of the new Michael Jackson movie, Janet Jackson was reportedly vocally upset about multiple aspects of the film's portrayal of the late brother Michael Jackson and the movie overall. Now, this says that according to people present, it says that she dissected and critiqued nearly every scene, taking issue with the acting, the makeup, and how the actors spoke, and even how they walked, suggesting to those in the room that the film did not meet her approval. So I wondered, is it going to go down the line to where all of them take a vote, all of the sisters or siblings take a vote to say, hey, do you guys approve of how this movie is before it's released? Or will they not release it if Janet Jackson has such a disdain for the movie and how it's been produced? That's my question. Are we going to have to wait? Or are they going to have to push this movie back until they fix some of the things that Janet is saying she does not approve of? Now, this says her comments reportedly shifted the atmosphere from celebratory to tense, surprising many relatives who had expected the family to rally around the project. Now, in response, her brother Jermaine Jackson confronted her during the screening, accusing her of jealousy and telling her that she was going to miss this wave. Meaning, bitch, we going to still put this movie out, okay? You can sit over there on your, oh my God, I can't believe what I saw when I turned on the TV this evening. You're going to see the movie on the TV. Ha! But so they said that the tension reportedly entered on differing opinions within the family about how the film represents Michael's legacy and the creative choices made in the biopic. I want to see the movie. I like stuff like this. It's unfortunate that Janet, maybe she's just having a moment, child. Maybe her period was on. Maybe she was cramping or something. I don't know. But they said Janet didn't like nothing, child. Janet didn't like nothing about this damn movie. What do y'all think? What up, Brownie? Y'all, shout out to brown skin girl. Y'all shout out, okay? She is a content creator. That's the homie. Y'all shout her out and love her down. Okay, she is in the chat. Y'all check out all the content creators in here, okay? So shout out to brown skin girl in the chat. What do y'all think about this, about the Michael Jackson movie? We saw the actual clip, the trailer for it. I think it's gonna be good. I think Michael Jackson's nephew did some great acting. I don't know what Janet is talking about. Let's get into this gumbo. We kind of touched on Miss Tina's gumbo as well. A lot of people saying it's nasty. People saying they're getting sick, child. Honey, she said she cooked it 18 hours. Now, I've never made gumbo. I like gumbo. I haven't had it in a little while. But the way her gumbo looked, it did not look good. I told y'all it looked like some chicken soup with some damn seafood thrown up in there. That's what it looked like to me. And then she's selling like a cup of it, and the cup, I promise you, is like this big, you guys. $25 a cup, and it's like this, about that big. Would you guys spend $25 on a cup of gumbo? Black people, child, I saw a lot of black people in line. It was supposed to be at some type of event in Texas that they're having there, like the rodeo thing. I don't even know what it's called, but she has like a booth set up there, and where she's like selling her gumbo. I saw a lot of black people in line going to try to support, because it's Beyonce's mom, of course. But a lot of people saying like, girl, this ain't no damn gumbo, and the gumbo was not, it was not good. A lot of people saying it was not, the flavor was not how it should be, like gumbo, because she's supposed to be from Louisiana, girl. You can't play with the people when they come from, Louisiana doing this gumbo. That's where it came from, right? So if you're gonna be out here saying that you make the best gumbo and you make, that shit gotta be on, right? You can't be saying you're the best gumbo maker and the shit don't be good. But when I saw it, I was like, it's a chop for me, right? I ain't fucking with it because I've had gumbo and that didn't look like it. But we're gonna get into this lady here who talked about this damn gumbo. Oh, and let me move this over since we talking about it. I'm gonna entertain that too. We're gonna look at a couple people, and so you guys can actually see it and y'all tell me what y'all think. But let's get into this lady here. What is it? Shit Not Sweet podcast. Shout out to her, okay? This is her interpretation of Tina Knowles gumbo, child, down there in Texas. I said that Mama Tina's gumbo, they said that it's nasty. I showed y'all the guy that threw up, child, said it was something going on where he caught food poisoning. Baby, he said not even 10 minutes after he ate that damn gumbo, he threw every bit of it out. Threw it up after he ate it. And he done spent $25 on that little ass cup. But let's get into it, child.
Beyonce mama down at the rodeo selling gumbo. Beyonce mama got a gumbo called Mama Tina Gumbo. And I'm not going to take no reply. Everybody said that shit is nasty. And I'm going to tell you the truth because y'all already know I'm going to give it to you some real shit. The only reason why y'all out there patronizing Miss Tina Knowles is because she's Beyonce mama. Now, y'all already know that lady already said that it was a collaboration between two people and her. So with this being said, how authentic and savory the gumbo really is when so many people got their hands in the pot. Now, my big thing is y'all got Big Bertha. Y'all got Sharonda, you know what I'm saying, who got a food truck and selling place out their home, but y'all will not. Y'all will not go and patronize them, but y'all sit up here and go and run and take y'all money to Mama Knowles with that $25 gumbo that tastes more like motherfucking gravy and rice and stew. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to make this shit make sense. Y'all got to stop running and patronizing people and spending y'all money when y'all know y'all not going to get the quality. Y'all not going to get the savory. Y'all just going to get something with a name on it. And then y'all be looking stupid because y'all didn't waste their money. And then y'all want to sit up there and slander the people. But I ain't slandering Mama Knowles. I'm just saying you could have came up with something better than other than gumbo. Texas is known for barbecue, not gumbo. Goodbye.
Not goodbye.
Beyonce mama.
I know that. Read somebody down and be like, goodbye. Okay. All right. So I pulled some of the comments, okay, about this damn gumbo. So you guys can see it. All right. Let me take some of the comments down, child. We're gonna go on TikTok for a little bit, just to entertain this. Cause child, when I saw it, I was like, no damn gumbo. It don't look like no gumbo I've ever seen. Okay. But let's get into it. We're gonna look at a few videos.
All right, yeah, this is Miss Tina's gumbo.
Watery. Like,
Yes, ma'am.
that's the booth. As you guys see, black I think they just wanted to meet Beyonce's mama. Okay.
I mean, these houses stand straight on their own. You can take them up.
That's what I see.
No music, honey. No music. Y'all see though? So let's move off that one. We're just gonna look at a couple videos of what people are saying about this damn gumbo. All right, let's see that one.
Yeah. That's the one? Period. Yes, Mama Tina. I'll be looking for this in a restaurant or something, somewhere in Houston.
Now she says that she cooked this for 18 hours. Do it take 18 hours to cook some damn gumbo? I would think, especially, I hope you put the shrimp in there last, because y'all know child shrimp will become very rubbery if you cook it too long, right?
Man, I'm convinced y'all will eat shit in the bowl if Beyonce sold it.
Yeah. All right. So let me find the one where the guy said he ate it and he got sick and he threw up. Okay, right here, I think it is.
Wait till the end.
All right, so we're here at the rodeo 26 and trying to see the gumbo. Yeah, look, gumbo. Just that.
How much you paid for that?
$25 for the novel.
$25.
It's a little much, but I mean, what's it like to see? It's salty.
It's cool.
He said it's salty.
It's good.
It's worth $25 though.
I don't care how good it is. Not for this little thing.
Yeah.
That little cup, she's charging $25 for that.
It's good though. It's good. It's pretty good, Mama Tina. Good job. I just ate some of Mama Tina gumbo.
It's kind of low.
And look. Oh, sorry.
Do all of it up. Look how he's sweating. So he's saying that he ate the gumbo, and shortly after eating the gumbo, it made him sick. Y'all guys can see him sweating. He said he feels like he has food poisoning. And he threw every bit of it up, all $25 worth of it, on the ground, as you guys just saw, right? But it's kind of the comments are hit or miss. Most of the comments that I saw, and not to be hating on Miss Tina, a lot of the comments are saying that this is some bullshit, right? That you are overcharging Black people, and that really the only reason why people are supporting her in this gumbo ambition is because she's Beyonce's mom. Okay. You heard this guy here said it was too damn salty. Another person said, oh, it's just, you know, a bunch of like rice and shit in the thing. It's not giving gumbo. A lot of people from Louisiana like, yeah, no, this is not the right way to make gumbo. I've never made it. Okay, so I can't really like judge it, but from what I've seen from when I did have gumbo, like it didn't look like that. This shit here look like some chicken.
So wait a minute, hold on. So Beyonce mama supposed to be like a witch or something? Now, what's going on is this man said in a video that Beyonce mama making gumbo, and I seen people trying the gumbo and they like the gumbo good. And I told my husband I want to go to Texas, and if we go, I want to try some of Beyonce.
Do they like gumbo? They're like some chicken and rice with some sausage up in it.
I'm a gumbo because everybody like it's really, really, really good, and you know it's a lot of people saying some good things about it. But then he also go, Beyonce is a billionaire, right? Jay-Z a billionaire, somebody whatever, they got money, we know that. Why the fuck do Tina want to sell gumbo? But I guess when people get older and I guess they could cook, I guess they want to do something. They want to find their own way. So I guess it's nothing wrong with her doing gumbo, but they was like, don't be crazy. Don't go try this gumbo. Now, if y'all putting bad in something that's just good, y'all out there bad. I never really heard anything bad about Beyonce mama. Like, I never, like, really nothing.
People were saying that Beyonce's grandmother was like, it's like a witch and she was doing voodoo and all of that. Like, I don't know what that would have to do with this damn gumbo though, because Tina is making gumbo. I don't know. No hate there. Am I going to try it? Fuck no, because I'm not spending $25 on no damn gumbo. Like, miss me with that. But if you guys want to go try it, it is in Houston, Texas, child. Go seek them out and go get you $25. She's making a bag because as you guys can see, people are going to buy it just to test it out to see how good it is. And it is $25 a pop. So she's making a bag off of that. Nevertheless, Black people, wake up, child. That's too much. But I don't know why in the Black communities, and I talk about this all the time, when we start businesses, why do we overcharge our people? Right? We always say Black people don't support Black business, but then when we try to support Black business, you guys be skimpy on the portions, but then you want to overcharge. You want to charge $25 for a plate, but then the wings be like this damn big. And y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all, I really hate that. Customer service be sucky, and that's not for all Black business. Some Black business, let's say that, because I don't want to do a blanketed statement when I'm referring to Black business, because there's a lot of great Black businesses out there where they really do people right, and you really do get your money's worth. But there's some Black businesses that will really just like not do you right in terms of portions for your food or drink, or how this may be, right? I don't want to patronize a place where I don't feel like I'm getting what I'm paying for. And a lot of times Black people, we have an attitude when we serving people, and we don't want to make orders right. And we want to skip, like, give me like a half a scoop of macaroni and cheese when you charge me $25, $30 for a motherfucking plate. Like, let's stop that. Okay. Like, give people what they deserve. And then you get mad when we go to other places and patronize white businesses who smile. You know, Becky stand up there smiling and happy to take my money. And she going to give me 2 scoops of macaroni and cheese where y'all want to give me 1. Now, I ain't being greedy, but I'm just saying I might want to eat some of this shit later, but put my shit on the plate, right? That's all I'm saying. Ooh, child is storming. Let's get into this next topic with this fool right here. Okay. See, he came out trying to be all cocky after Royce and Amy Luciana child came out with the Coquiana sitting in the car crying and shit, exposing him. So he hurried up and went down there and filed for divorce. But see, he came back acting all cocky. I ain't on no Coquiana. And now look at his ass being sued. Shout out to the girls are fighting, because baby, the girls are fighting. And the biggest girl is the one on my screen, allegedly. Okay. If you like trannies, just come out and say it, sir. Okay. Don't get mad because people are telling the world you like trannies. We've been seeing it. We've been knowing about it. The tranny came forward in the case and said that you invited him over there and was asking him what was his favorite position. Now, do I feel like you a strong bottom? I do. But it's up to the courts to decide that. All right. Because baby mama already told us. Shout out to Royce Reed on that one. Royce said, my baby daddy is a strong bottom. And when I mentioned it, the nigga threw me across the room. But that still didn't stop you from being a strong bottom, though, did it? Get into it. Moving right along. So Dwight Howard is sued by former assistant over alleged unpaid wages, not unpaid wages, and emotional distress, which everybody is getting this around his ass, after the divorce from Amy Luciani. Amy Lucifer. I'm calling her ass Lucifer. So why the hell you over there with his crazy ass? So let's get into it. Dwight Howard is facing a lawsuit from a man claiming to be his former assistant who alleges that he was not fully paid for his work and experienced emotional distress while working for the former NBA star. He said, big goofy, y'all crazy. According to court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, Terrence Hudson claims that he worked for Howard and his wife, Amy Luciani, real name Amber, as house security and domestic manager. While also serving as Howard's personal assistant. Ooh, it's tearing up outside. Now, Hudson says that he was employed from June 25th to 2025 to October the 8th of 2025. Oh, that's a short time. And that the parties agreed that he would be paid $2,000 per week. However, he claimed he received inconsistent payments totaling $8,137.54 during the 15 weeks he worked. Now, in the lawsuit, Hudson alleges that his responsibilities range from training Howard for the Big Three to everyday tasks like driving him around, running errands, and buying food for his children. Now, Hudson also claims that he sent a certified letter in December of 2025 requesting the remaining payments that he believes he is owed, but the request was denied or declined, rather. Now, he further alleges that he was forced from the home after not being paid for more than a month. Wow. He is seeking $40,702.06 in damages, including $30,702.06 in alleged unpaid wages and $10,000 for emotional distress and unjust enrichment. Court records show the case is still pending. Damn. Now, the lawsuit comes as Howard recently filed for divorce from Luciana, his wife, after 1 year of marriage. Lord. Now, in divorce documents dated March the 9th, Howard reportedly describes the marriage as irretrievably broken because she exposed you and states that there was no hope of reconciliation, again, because she exposed you. Howard has previously faced a similar lawsuit. Now, in 2020, two former employees accused him of unpaid wages and additional household duties beyond their assistant roles. It says that that case was dismissed in 2023, according to court records. We all know you probably paid him under the table or paid somebody to make it go away. Ross already talked about he has these high-powered lawyers that go up for him when he be on the fuck shit and get him out of things that his ass should be held accountable for because he has the money to do so. I feel like he may have paid the shit to go away, just like he paid that tranny who came out to say that he hopped up in his DMs and was asking him what panties he had on and wanted him to come over to have some sexual interactions, only to get there and find out that there was a tranny dressed in a fairy outfit and was ready to do some nasty things that he was not prepared to do, where he said that Dwight Howard stood over him and became very aggressive and tried to push his head down to do some things that he did not want to do. And he filed a lawsuit against Dwight. Coinky dinkily, the lawsuit went away, and I feel like somebody was paid under the table. So that money gonna run out soon, okay? It's gonna run out soon. Let's get into the reality TV portion. We have three more topics, and then we're out of here. Yeah, he's a hot ass mess. His mess it's gonna catch up with him. Shout out to the 300 watching though. It's gonna catch up with him. He can only pay his way out of situations, but for a short amount of time. Let's get into this next topic. For those of you watching Bell Collective, it looks like Glenn Child, fake ass Timu Boosie, is getting into it with Letitia's manager. He pulls up to, looks like a photo shoot while she's taking one of those. I don't know. But anyway, he pulls up to a photo shoot and he starts acting a whole fool out here trying to fight. Says that nobody wins when the family feuds. Let's get into this clip for Bell Collective. Let's go.
You playing with. First, I beat the brakes off you out here, man. You know that. It's
You never have to stand up to, bro.
All right.
Who is you? What's your car?
Who is you?
Come on,
dude, take your bitch ass on, man.
No, this is my manager, bro.
Keep playing with. First, I beat the brakes off you out here, man. You know that. It's
You never have to stand up to, bro.
He said you never had nobody to stand up to you, right? So then that makes Glenn upset to where he charges at Letitia. This is supposed to be her manager. and he charges to go and try to fight him.
Let me go, bro. All right. Who is you?
With your car.
Who is you?
Come on,
dude, take your bitch ass home, man.
No, my manager,
Keep playing.
He is such a clown. So he shows up, as you guys probably saw. Did I show this clip yesterday? I don't remember. But anyway, Letitia was having like some type of photo shoot, and he pulls up. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and show it. Let's see. Was it on? Let me find it right quick. Let me find it. Okay, no, hold on. It's got to be on OMFG Reality TV. Hold on. Let me find it. But yeah, she's doing a photo shoot. I don't know why she's doing a photo shoot, but she's doing a photo shoot. Yeah, not there. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Mind you, this is the same couple where Letitia is telling her husband that she wants to be celibate in her marriage. I said, girl, that's non-existent. Who is married to somebody and celibate with their husband, right? Who is out here on that kind of time? All right, here you go. So she's doing a whole photo shoot, child. I said, girl, why is you doing a photo shoot? So he pops up to the photo shoot like he running something. Glenn does. Let's go. Shout out to OWN TV.
This what's going on?
I'm here for that. Stay focused. I'm here for the. I am that girl. I'm that queen. Huh? Okay.
Since I wasn't invited to the photo shoot, I invited myself. We share locations. So, I mean, I seen where she was. And voila, here I am.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up with you? Right?
Oh, man, you good? What you doing here, baby?
What I'm doing?
Now, they were just fine. As you guys can see, he gave a dap to the manager, who he then wanted to fight outside, right? Do I feel like this might be a little fake? Hell yeah, it might be just a storyline. But anyway, we'll entertain it. Glenn is saying that he and Letitia share locations. Did you have his location when he was out here making this alleged baby that he had to take a paternity test for? I don't feel like y'all share locations. I feel like Glenn do whatever the hell he wants to do. Y'all definitely won't share locations when he told you that he was going out of town for work and he was whole time in town with some girl, laid up with some girl. And she wound up staying with him during this, okay? But let's finish.
Oh, yeah. I'm supporting.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, I think we're good.
First of all, you're not the manager. It's the manager's job to say that they're good. How you just walk up in there?
This what's going on?
I'm here for that. Stay focused. I'm here for the. I am that girl. I'm that queen. Huh? Okay.
Since I wasn't invited to the photo shoot, I invited myself. We share locations. So, I mean, I seen where she was. And voila, here I am.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up with you? Right?
Oh, man, you good? What you doing here, baby?
What I'm doing here. I'm supporting.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Okay, I think we're good.
Yeah, you're not good. So somebody actually said something to Letitia in the comments that I took the liberty of screenshotting. They're saying to her, at Letitia, said that she just needs to let Glenn cheat in peace and stop whining. Said that she ain't leaving that man. She then comes back and put a heart there. So she agrees with what this person is saying. They're kind of arguing back and forth in the comments. This other person says it's called for better or for worse. That's her husband, and that's what she signed up for. When people don't have a husband for a wife or a wife, what said that they wouldn't even know what that love feels like. A pick me. That's a pick me talk right there. You don't got to put up with nobody just because you signed up to be a husband or a wife. You ain't got to put up with somebody cheating on you, disrespecting you, and having to take paternity tests in the marriage. Like that don't come with that. I'm sorry. That don't fall under better for worse, not in my eyes. Because bitch, if I got to go out here and get a paternity test on some shit that you did, I'm out of there, because that let me know you out here balls deep in a bitch with no condom on, and you damn sure ain't about to be back up in me. But anyway, somebody here saying that it's called a storyline, but the fact that she came and hearted this person's message saying that that she needs to let him cheat in peace and stop whining because she's not planning to leave him, and then for Letitia to come back and put a heart at that woman in her comment clearly lets me know what kind of time she's on, right? Moving right along, word on the street is, according to Real Housewives of Atlanta fan page, is that Nene Leakes is reportedly in secret negotiations to return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Andy Cohen has just inadvertently leaked the shocking information. So it sounds like Nene maybe, I don't know, she might make an appearance next season. I said that in my show yesterday that it would be nice to see Nene and K. Michelle kind of share the same platform, because I feel that they will bring the ratings that Bravo definitely deserves, because for the last few seasons, the ratings have not been good. And Andy, I feel like he been getting his ass chewed out by NBC Universal and Bravo by said ratings. Y'all know in the current seasons, not current, but past seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the show was really popping, right? The show was really popping when they had the original OGs on the show. Like, it was a really good show. It was a very good watch. I used to watch every single episode every season when Sheree and Kim, even though a lot of people don't like Kim, but the dynamic with all of them being on the show, yeah, a lot of them being on the show, it made the show a very, very good show. So it would be good to see Nene popping up, even if it's for a friend of capacity, just to see her back on the TV screens on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm here for it. What do y'all think? Let's get into this next piece of, since we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's get into Kelly. Kelly, who was supposed to be dating Shaq, honey, who Shaq is now dating somebody else, but it sounds like Kelly is still going through it with her ex-husband child, the one that she had locked up for not paying child support. Let's get into Kelly. Shout out to Housewives from a Housewife. Let's go.
I had to retain another attorney today for nonsense, and I'm so tired of dealing with attorney's fees and bills in regards to just like a parent, right? I just feel like no parent should have to go through the nonsense that we go through in regards to wanting to raise your children in a certain way or a certain standard, and not in a crazy way, but just in the standard that both parents have agreed.
All right, so what she's saying here is that her ex-husband is still coming after her. It's something to do with her children. She's still having to deal with the attorney's fees. You guys also know she's being sued by several of her employees, where they're saying that they have not been paid for work that they've done in her restaurant, the Nana's Chicken and Waffles restaurant. One of her restaurants have also been shut down. Shout out to Drew Sidor for going there and exposing that. She said, oh, we were going to eat at Nana's Chicken and Waffles, and there's a big lock on the door. Kelly was upset about that. Of course, you know that caused the two of them to have a verbal altercation on social media behind that, where Drew was actually filming on live when she showed Kelly's restaurant being shut down. Kelly has since opened a second Nana's Chicken and Waffles that she says is currently open. But I don't know, maybe Kelly had too much shit going on to where Shaq didn't want to deal with all of this, especially with her ex-husband. Maybe that's why he chose not to fool with her no more. But bottom line is, it sounds like Kelly is still being put through the ringer as far as her ex-husband. Y'all know he don't want her kids to film on the show, so that kind of messes with her storyline a bit. So I don't know what Kelly's going to be talking about this season. I don't know. But she is still dealing with a lot of financial situations as related to the ex-husband, the kids, child support, court, and all of that. Y'all know that can be very expensive, okay? But so I mean, hold on, girl. You'll be getting a check here soon, because the show will be back on. What do y'all think about that with Kelly? She's always having some financial difficulty. And I did see that she just took her kids on like this nice extravagant vacation to Mexico. I'm talking about they flew first class and everything to Mexico. So maybe, because it sounds like your husband was saying that Kelly do be misappropriating funds or whatever. Maybe it's not a great time for you to be taking first class luxury vacations right now. If your money is very funny, you might need to sit your ass down and figure out what you need to do in terms of paying your bills and doing what you need to do, especially while you owe your employees for not paying them for work that they've done as well. Don't be online flexing that you own nice vacations to Mexico and you ain't paid people. Like, that's not a good look either. Okay, because they can use that shit in court and say, well, she got the money. She was flying first class to Mexico with her kids. So yeah, all right. That's where that pain and suffering come in. Get your ass with that pain and suffering. Let's move along. What y'all think about that? Sound off, honey. About done. This is the last topic. I hope I don't have to edit this out, because child, Bravo, they be tripping when it comes to Married to Medicine clips. Like yesterday, I had to edit. I was like, damn. But let's get into it. We're gonna play it anyway. If I gotta take it out, so be it. We're gonna watch it right now, though. So Kurt King, as you guys know, he and Quad are not together anymore. But shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. So Kurt King doesn't think that marriage is necessary and feels that Quad was ungrateful during their last trip to Ghana. Y'all know that's where she was going to get her treatments to try to get pregnant. her IVF treatments to be exact, but it was very unsuccessful. That was the Lord tying your bowels up for the way you treat sweet tea. All right, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like it. Y'all said something to me in the comments about it, but that didn't have nothing to do with Quad not getting pregnant. Well, it's my opinion. That's how I feel. You can't talk shit about somebody else who is on a journey to do the same thing that you're doing and then want sympathy when your ass is out here in the same situation. Like, you did not want nobody to give Sweet Tea no sympathy, but then you up here ugly crying on TV and everybody got to give you all the sympathy. Girl, no, goodbye. Said that he says that he feels like he's being tested, and Quad says that men are sassy. The king is very sassy. We got to give him that. But let's keep going and let's get into this last topic. Let's go.
First of all, everyone's talking about marriage, but is it really necessary? It's like sometimes two companies may not need a merge.
Well,
They could thrive on their own and they could benefit each other.
Watch yourself.
I've thought about it a lot. You yourself said, hey, I haven't been giving you what you deserve, what you need.
Did I do anything today in terms of acts of service? Stain those clothes? No, I didn't stain his clothes.
What I need is consideration and appreciation.
Honey, oh my God, do you need a hearing aid? All I do is give you praises. There has never been one time when you have shown up for me. I scream it to the top of my lungs, ready to tell any and everybody. Now that is a true statement.
Screaming it versus showing it, two different things.
Okay. How would you like for me to show it? The floor is yours. How would you like for me to show
For
up?
instance, first of all, everyone's talking about marriage, but for instance, the last time we went to Ghana, right? The whole time there, I'm there in support of you. And because of what you're going through, you're beating up on me, acting like I was the enemy.
Now, with all due respect, King did say one of the reasons why he chose to break off the relationship because Kawhi was like, it was a mutual decision. King was like, I decided to break up with Quad because she was so self-absorbed. I told you guys that before. She didn't care about shit that nobody else had going on but herself. She wanted everything to be her way, and she was being selfish in the relationship. I told you guys that she was saying she never had no intentions of marrying King. She just wanted to have a baby with him. He says that he proposed to her and she turned him down, but then said that she'd rather have a baby by way of IVF with his eggs instead. So maybe she was just using him as a donor and pretending to like him in terms of being in a relationship. But he said he proposed to her, and that's when things kind of went downhill when she denied his proposal. But then she turned around and asked him to be on a baby journey with him. Like that does come off as a little selfish, right? That does come off a little selfish. If I'm telling this person that I want to be married, I kind of see a few with you, I would like to be married. And you be like, girl, bitch, I ain't marrying you. Now I have a baby with you. What about them eggs? Let me get them eggs up off you. I ain't trying to get married. I ain't give you no ring, but let's get these eggs going, right? I would feel like, well, damn, I'm feeling used a little bit. And that's kind of how it looks from the outside looking in. But let's continue.
Wrong or right?
About what?
Everything. There was a lot of tension. I look at that, it's like, damn, you're ungrateful. You see how that could come off?
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
But I'm still working through some things, right?
Maybe you shouldn't have got into a relationship because I feel like you were still healing from some of the things that you went through with Dr. G in your marriage to him. I don't feel like you should have jumped out of the frying pan into the damn fire of getting into a relationship with someone and then want to bring another human being, which would be a baby, into an unhealed situation. If you're still sorting out feelings and whatever it is that you dealt with in your marriage to Dr. G, which you said was a lot of stuff, verbal, psychological abuse, probably physical, because I hear you guys were fighting up in the house because both of y'all got mugshots for getting into an altercation prior to you guys even getting married. So that was God right there telling you not to proceed that, but y'all still got married anyway because you had already sent out invitations. I mean, if y'all are fighting prior to and you got mugshots, it's probably why you went down the way you did. But bottom line is, I feel like maybe you and King should not have been in a relationship because you weren't ready. You weren't ready to love nobody because you were still trying to figure out how to fuck to love yourself. And that goes for all the women out here. Anybody watching me, how can you properly love someone when you don't really know how to love yourself? If you're dealing with healing from a situation, why be a bag lady and drag all of that shit that you dealt with somebody else into a relationship to someone who just want to love you? That's selfish. If you look at it, it's selfish to bring baggage of hurt, pain. She always crying. Obviously, you're not healed. So this person who just want to be in a relationship, obviously he's looking for marriage. He's looking for the next step, the next chapter. He's what, probably in his 40s. He's ready to settle down. You're just ready to just have a baby because you weren't ready over here. And now being this light came on and, oh, I'm ready for a baby now. Yeah, I don't want to marry you, but I'll take your sperm. Y'all not see how that could come off as being very selfish with Quad? I can see some self-absorbed behavior there in Quad.
Two of you tried to modify things that you took away from the couple's trip.
I will say hands down. I tried. I did a whole lot of self-reflecting. I did all that I could do.
It's been a different type of year.
Yeah.
It's definitely been different.
But if I'm out here doing it by myself, then
No, you definitely didn't do it by yourself. I tried to the point of exhaustion.
Y'all hear that? I'm definitely doing it by myself. He said you definitely didn't do it by yourself. I tried to the point of exhaustion. Y'all know what that. He's having to go back there in the room and whack off in cups and shit. I don't think he did it by himself because obviously you were using his eggs, right? They give you these little nudie books and you got to go in this room, or you get a nudie movie and you got to go in there in a cup right quick so that your ass can try to have a baby. That your body didn't accept the eggs. And again, maybe that was God's way of doing this right here because you ain't ready. You ain't ready. God forbid you already going through the emotional turmoil that you're going through and then postpartum on top of that. Girl, you're going to be batshit crazy out here. Like somebody else I know. Hint, hint. But let's...
I definitely tried.
Well, we're going to disagree here.
Yeah, we could agree to disagree.
Yeah. I'm still trying to put you to the test, baby. I don't have...
it definitely feels like a test.
But that's what's wrong with men now. Men are sassy now.
No rebuttals. Just keep going.
Are you trying to be difficult?
I'm the one that's picking up the pieces, so.
Baby, don't count me short and don't count me small. I go through a lot, but I'm very strong. I'm very tough. And again, I always bounce back and I get better every single time.
King, you are a little sassy though. He got to come back for everything. Like she'll say something, and it's like he already got his smart comment in his head and ready to come out. Like you already be on ready to go when it comes to that sassy shit. I can see that. Like, it's exhausting. Quad, you weren't ready for no man. And I told you guys, she's already now. She done left King. Now she's already dating this other guy that's much younger than her. Okay, she's dating a much younger guy right now, you guys. So now she and King, they done broke, okay, by him saying he, broke everything off. But now she's moved on from that relationship to something else. It's given you can't be by yourself. It's given you will not take the time to heal and get over all this. Now you got to heal from Dr. G, King. Now you don't went to this guy. You're going to damage him now. So you got two people, two bodies you trying to get over. Now you on to the next. Just fucking people up out here. And that's how people be. That's some selfish shit. Women, men, if you're in a relationship and the shit don't go well, you gotta take time. Typically, they say 6 months is a good enough, but depending on what you've been through, because everybody heals differently. Everybody's healing time is different, right? Everybody's healing time is different. It might take you 3 months, somebody else take them 6 months. Sometimes it takes a year or longer, but you need to get some therapy in between there so that you can know where to place these feelings where you're not just lashing out on people, having misdirected anger over some shit that you need to deal with. You're not ready for no baby. You're not ready for a relationship, Quad. And I know I got some Quad fans in here gonna disagree, but guess what? The beauty of it is this is my show, right? But thank you guys. Love y'all for being here. Okay. Y'all said rolling my eyes. What up, Briss Block? Said Quad need to date herself and do. Okay, she's so self-absorbed. She get on my nerves with that ugly. She be on that shit. I'm like, girl, shut up. Please shut up. Please. But thank y'all for being here. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Let me look at some comments right here quick before we get out of here, child. So the Quad needs to take time for herself. Stop rushing into relationships, bringing all the... Come on, okay. Erica Badu said, bag lady, honey. You cannot drag your bag. Great show. Thank you so much, dearie. Let's see. Katrina Taylor said the Quad and Angel is two of a kind and said that they are for the streets and all they do is want to show off their bodies and go. That's a word right there, girl. Yes, they do. Who else? Let's see. Deborah Holder says that and going through IVF is stressful and just because you got your hormones and stuff is all over the place. Draining on your partner, and also said that I know I've been there. I hope it worked out for you, okay? Deary says that it should have never gotten that far because one thing I cannot deal with is a sassy man and a white child, okay? I don't like a man to talk a lot. A man to talk a lot and is sassy, I can't do that because I talk a lot. Both of us cannot be talking. Somebody got to be on the calm down, okay? Briss Block again says that Quad needs to date herself. Yes, God, she does. Because child, anybody got time for that. Miss Katrina says that and so she didn't love Greg because he wanted a child and she would give him one. Right. I don't understand it. And I know everything is about timing. Like Greg begged her for years for a child, and this girl ran out and got dogs. Talking about these are my kids. Now you over here with King, who don't want no damn child, who dealing with bullshit with his baby mama for his child he already got, and you trying to force him into having a child, but you don't want to marry him, child. Rose said that our King was rolling his eyes in the last scene. Yeah, he's sick of her shit. He's sick of her. Said Quad the fraud is lying. Not Quad the fraud is lying. Said I don't think that she wants no child. She wants dogs and puppies couture. Child, Quad, something wrong with Quad. I think she might be a little bipolar. I don't know. Deborah Holder said the Quad is lying. Said that you can tell she felt hard for King, and once she saw that he was pulling away after asking her to marry him, then she started to panic. I can see that. Okay, that's a great perspective. Just a T please says that she's always working on some things. Yeah, always too busy, and your whole entire life. Quad is well into her 40s, girl. You're gonna have a child. Time is ticking. Now, women are having babies in their 50s, but then you don't want to get yourself into a situation to where Down syndrome and things like that kind of be into play. Because the later you wait, you kind of risk your hormones and stuff not doing what they need to do, and then the child, it could be something wrong with the child, right? You don't want your baby. I was about to say it. Thank you, Jesus, for zipping my lips because I almost said it. See, the Lord know when to come in, child. I was about to say some shit off the record. TJ says that he's lying, said that my cousin is friends with King. Girl, him in the DMs. And he is begging Quad every day to be with her. Really? TJ, I need you to hit me in the DMs, honey. caramelrail75@gmail.com or hit me over there on Instagram, child. We gotta talk. Okay. Briss Block says that you not finna use me for my soldiers. Come on, soldiers. Oh, okay. Let me salute you on that one. Yes, honey. Let me pin you, honey, because we might talk. So let's see. Denise Slay said that Quad pay that man and go find you a doctor so you keep your job. Ooh, not job, girl. Okay, Quad trying to stay on this show. Said that Team Quad all day. And it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, it's gonna be some people out there that love Quad, that's fans of Quad. It's fine. That's the beauty of being over here on my show. You can think how you want to, have your own opinion, and nobody's gonna cuss you out for thinking differently. So I respect it. Okay, I respect it. Say you don't like Quad, she's selfish. I mean, it is what it is. All right. But shout out to everybody and shout out to all the comments. I appreciate you guys. Continue to sound off on all the topics that we discussed here in this on this show. Thank you guys so much for being here. You say it's Kris Jenner in the Epstein files. I heard back. Child, she probably was. If she was back there screwing OJ, it would not put it past her. I would not put it past her. If she was messing with OJ Simpson and still out here saying that Khloe Kardashian is Rob Kardashian's child, I don't put it past her. But thank you guys for being here to my Top Flight Miles, Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast, and Tiffany Thomas. Thank y'all for doing an awesome job of modding. Thank you to all the content creators. Let's go ahead and name you guys out because I see a lot of you guys here today, and I appreciate you. Shout out to Brown Skin Girl. Okay, Brown Skin Girl, thanks for stopping by, love. Stu Queen B, Black Women in the Building, Miss Didi, Simple Mom Family TV. Thank you, Jonetta Speaks, JCD Creation, Shay P, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV, Dear Retalk, I saw you in here as well. Schoolboy, Justin T, please. I think I said Miss Didi, but thanks again. Marcella, if you stopped by, thanks for being here. Of course, Briss Block, thank you for being here as well. All right. Speaking of Briss Block, thank you for the song. We're going to go ahead and play that right now as we get out of here. Guys, please don't forget to tap on the like button. Please check out Rails World, which is our other channel. Please check out our parody videos that we have out there as well. And please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when we go live. I'll be back. I'll see you guys for Midday Pop-In as well. Until the next one, let's get out of here. Let's go. Bye. Happy Thursday to everyone. Love you guys down. Bye.
Hey. Yeah. You already know what time it is. It's your girl, Caramel. Let them know. Yeah, you know it's your girl, Caramel. Yeah, you know it's your girl, Caramel. Stay coming through, giving all the people hell. She got the bumper, cut the tea, can't you tell? If you want the real spill, ring that bell. Join the Caramelian crew right now. Whole squad lit, we don't back down. Kick back, relax, enjoy the show. but hit that like button though. Stepping in the room, whole vibe shift quick. Pressure on 10, yeah, the tea stay thick. No cap, no filter, straight facts I spit. If it's hot in the streets, I'm addressing it. Caramel dripping, sweet but savage. Mic in my hand, I do real damage. Comment section jumping, crew stay active. Caramellian gang interactive. I don't sugarcoat, I titilize. Real recognize, real every time I slide. If the drama too loud, I amplify. Cause you know that she's a vibe, certified. Yeah, you know it's your girl Caramel. Stay coming through, giving all the people hell. She got the dopest piping tea, can't you tell? If you want the real spill, ring that bell. Join the Caramellian crew right now. Whole squad lit, we don't back down. Kick back, relax, enjoy the show. But hit that like button though. Like, coming, subscribe. We outside. Like, coming, subscribe. We outside. Caramellian crew worldwide. Turn the volume up real loud. She a whole mood, no doubt. Yeah. It's your girl, Caramel. Stay vibing, stay subscribed. Let them know.